All right, a Monday night rookie extension for RJ Barrett, as well as reported 4 years, $120 million with the New York Knicks. He is now the fifth player to sign a rookie extension. He joins Zion Williamson, John Morant, Darius Garland. Those players signed rookie max deals, which was 5 years. Keldon Johnson signed four for 80. Barrett gets 4 for 120. New York was not allowed to sign him to a 5-year extension unless it was for the full max number. So that's the rules when it comes to rookie maxes. It can only be 4 years. It can be 5, but it has to be for the full max. Barrett does not have a 6-month restriction on his contract. We saw that certainly with LeBron James. Players that sign these veteran extensions have a 6-month restriction. Barrett does not have that. He has the formidable poison pill restriction, and we're going to do a little bit of a video about that. My phone is dinging, and how the Barrett number impacts a potential Donovan Mitchell trade as far as if New York wanted to include Barrett in the deal. So when you look at Barrett, okay, and I did a whole little graph up here on my board. He's in the last year of his contract at $10.9 million, okay? For trade purposes, for outgoing salary, it's $10.9 million. That's what New York is sending out. For incoming salary, so if you are the acquiring team, if you are a team like the Utah Jazz, it is the extension value, so $120 million, plus the last year of the contract, which is 10.9, divided by 5, the years of the extension in the last year, and you come out to $26.2 million. That is the poison pill restriction here. So follow me here. So if you are Utah, it is not Barrett's full number, his extension number, and it's not his last year of his contract. It is the average amount. So when you look at $26.2 million, and let's say an Evan Fournier number at $18 million, and a Quentin Grimes number at $2.3 million, that gets you to $45 million. That does not get you within 125% of a Donovan Mitchell deal. It works for New York. When you look at $18 million, 10.8, 2.3, that gets you within that 125%. It's like doing a Rubik's Cube. Works for New York, doesn't work for Utah. So the poison pill restriction is, as I said, it's formidable. I mean, I went through here, and there have been 179 players have signed, had a poison pill restriction in their contract on rookie extensions. Only one player, Devin Harris, has been traded. 1 out of 179 here. It's basically close to impossible. How could you get around trading that? Well, basically what New York would have to do, let's say that Utah wants RJ Barrett. They like that number, 4 years, $120 million. Basically, New York would have to find a third team, Indiana and San Antonio, and you would basically have to send out Evan Fournier's $18 million to that. Because when you look at it from Utah's perspective, now you're getting Barrett's $26.2 million poison pill number, and a player like Quentin Grimes, that is within 125% of Donovan Mitchell's $30 million plus number. So certainly manageable to do, but instead of New York and Utah kind of dealing one-on-one, if Barrett would have been included or wants to be included, if Utah wants him and they're comfortable with that number, now you have to find that third team to make the money work here. So when you look at it, is a Mitchell to the Knicks deal dead? Not necessarily, but you have to basically kind of work around the framework of a deal now if we take Barrett out of the equation. So basically you are left with Fournier, you're left with Quentin Grimes, and now you're probably going to have to add those 6 or 7 picks that we've talked about here. If you were doing Barrett and Grimes and Fournier, it's probably only going to be 2 or 3 first-round picks, maybe another one for the Fournier contract here. So I think when you look at it, for New York's perspective, it's a solid number, right? When you look at what RJ Barrett has been able to do, and I pulled up his offseason their offseason article in New York. Let me find this here. I'm sorry. Man, I got so many articles open here. 20 points and per ESPN, average 20 points per ESPN Stats and Info, 11 30-point games, the most by player at the age of 21 or younger. Woj had a great number. I mean, he's like the first guy that has signed a rookie extension since Charlie Ward, which is like unbelievable here. He had a $32.7 million cap hold for next year as a free agent. So basically, his salary and the cap hold number are basically equal there. Knicks are going to be over the cap anyway. Probably the one thing that we concerned about, and I wrote it in this offseason article, per second spectrum, 69 players have attempted 800 layups and dunks since Barrett entered the league in 1920. He ranks last in field goal percentage on those shots among that group at 49.9%. So certainly finishing at the rim. But now you've got Barrett on this extension. We just talked about the poison pill restriction. 179 players have had a poison pill. One player has been traded. So is it impossible? No. Is it tough? Yes. When you're working with two teams, you will have to get a third team involved if Barrett is part of any Donovan Mitchell deal. Okay? And if he's not part of a Donovan Mitchell deal, then it's basically going to have, now we know what the assets are, right? You've got those 8 first-round picks. You've got the Fournier number to make the money work. It's going to have to be a player like Grimes. You're going to have to keep on adding money, about another $7 or $8 million. And certainly this complicates it a little bit. I wouldn't say it eliminates New York from the equation here, but I think, as Woj wrote, now you're looking at a different set of parameters and a different set of probably players as far as how you do this deal here. So I would think that Mitchell will probably be in a Utah uniform when we get closer to training camp. That will be fascinating to watch here as far as what happens next with them. I'm going to post a picture of the poison pill restriction, how it works, how it complicates things here. But that is our 7-minute video on a complicated poison pill. Hopefully everybody understands it. Remember, salary being sent out, $10.9 million. That's the last year of Barrett's contract, right? A salary coming in for the acquiring team, which would say, let's be Utah, would be $26.2 million. That is the poison pill number, right? So when you look at it from Utah's perspective, 26.2, and let's say 18 from Fournier and 2.3 from Grimes, 45 and 30 million is not within 125%. It works for New York. It doesn't work for Utah. That's why we're taking that 18 million and we're sending it to a third team. So that's the intricacies of the poison pill restriction. I'd love to do more about RJ Barrett and kind of more of an impact on the Knicks, but I thought we should explain why this complicates certainly things when it comes to a Donovan Mitchell trade.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.